In 2 days, I'm probably going to be assigned on Virgin Galactic and required to buy 100 shares at $6. The stock is currently trading at $3.37. Now, that sounds like a terrible trade, but let me explain why it isn't. 6 weeks ago, SPCE was the talk of the meme stock crowd. Virgin Galactic had momentum. Analysts hadn't written it off, and the options premiums were absolutely ridiculous. So on June 1st, with the stock at $7.18, I did what I always do. I didn't just buy shares and hope for the best. I ran my Double Ferris Wheel. I bought 125 shares, simultaneously sold a covered call at the $10 strike, collecting $226 in premium over a 17-day contract. That is a 676% annualized rate of return. At the same time, I sold a cash secured put at the $6 strike, another $168 in premium, or 602% annualized. With two 17-day contracts, I collected nearly $400 just for being willing to participate in this stock. Premium in my pocket before the market had even decided which direction it was heading. Virgin Galactic is down more than 6% today, and I fully expect that in 2 days I will be assigned to buy 100 shares at $6 a share. If you watched the video about my opening trade, you may remember that I was paid $168.33 for this contract. And with the sort of ridiculously high premiums that were available on June 1st, I banked quite a bit of premium up front. So if I am assigned to buy 100 shares on June 18th, my average cost per share will be $4.90. Then Virgin Galactic did what meme stocks do. It dropped fast from $7.18 all the way down to $3.37, more than 50% in a matter of weeks. I sold another put. Today, with SPCE sitting at $3.37, I sold a $3 cash secured put expiring on July 17th, another $27 in premium, 107% annualized. While everyone else is watching the stock bleed, I'm still collecting rent. I took a look at the analyst reports for this stock, and while of course nobody knows where it's going to end up trading, people who are paid to know more than I do give it decent ratings overall. So I'm not expecting this company to go bankrupt, and I can continue working the trade. So while it's down 6.5%, I'm going to go ahead and sell a $3 cash secured put to generate some more premium. I'm going to go all the way out to July 17th, where I see that a $3 cash secured put would bring me about $27 and has about a 44% chance of going in the money. It filled at 28 cents a share for a pretty solid annualized rate of return of 107.3%. So here is where we are. Thursday, 2 days from now, I have two options expiring on this position. My covered call is at $10, and with the stock at $3.37, that one is almost certainly going to expire worthless. My put at $6, that's the interesting one. With the stock at $3.37, that put is deep in the money, and I am almost certainly going to be assigned, which means Thursday I'll be required to buy 100 more shares of Virgin Galactic at $6, a stock that is currently trading at, as I said, $3.37. Now, before you panic on my behalf, let me show you my spreadsheet. So if I'm assigned to buy 100 shares at $6 a share on Thursday, June 18th, I will have paid $7.18 a share for 125 shares and then received options premium 1, 2, 3 times, and then I'll pay $600 for another 100 shares. When I add those 100 shares at $6 to my existing position, and I account for every dollar of premium I've collected, my adjusted cost per share across the entire position drops to $4.78, not $6, not $7.18, but $4.78. And the moment I'm assigned, I start selling covered calls on those new shares, more premium. Cost basis drops further, and the wheel keeps turning. I'm acquiring shares at an effective price that I have already engineered using premium that was collected weeks ago. That will mean that my out-of-pocket expense is $1,075 and my average investment per share will be $4.78. So if that happens, then next week I can start selling covered calls at $5 or $6 a share while I wait for the share price to recover. And here's what I want you to really notice. I didn't wait for Thursday to figure out my next step. I already made it. Today, while the share price was down and before the position even closes, I sold the July 17th put at the $3 strike. That's my next entry point if SPCE keeps sliding. Another round of premium, another reduction in cost basis, another turn of the wheel. That's the whole game. You don't react to what the market does. You plan for every outcome in advance, collect premium at every step, and let the strategy do the work. Do I know where Virgin Galactic is going? Absolutely not. Neither does anyone else. But I know what I'm doing regardless, and that's the only thing that I can actually control. I want to be clear about something. Virgin Galactic is speculative. This is the high volatility corner of my portfolio, and the position size reflects that. I am not recommending this stock. But the strategy I'm using here is identical to what I run on Marvell or T. Rowe Price and every ETF in my $1 million portfolio. The Double Ferris Wheel works on penny stocks and it works on blue chips. The premiums are different, but the principle, the idea, is exactly the same. Premium first, always. That's what lowers your break-even, cushions your downside, and keeps you in control when a meme stock drops 53% in 6 weeks. Check out the $1 Million Portfolio playlist to see this strategy at full scale. There's a link in the description.